All right, everybody, video number 2 of today. Let me set this phone straight. Hold it. I just made a video. My name is Gina. Again, I'm intuitive healer, podcast hoster, and wear so many different hats. And I just made a video talking about the how to transmute the energies that you pick up from collective. And at the end of the video, I will start talking about how to maintain your own vibration and how to raise your vibration, right? It's everybody talking about raise your vibration. What do you mean, and why? If you don't really understand it, or if you don't really, because this is the second video. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I would highly recommend to watch the first video I just posted, probably talking about the feeling, pick up the energy in the collective and how to transmute that. And then if you can differentiate what is yours and what is not yours, when you're feeling that it's really heavy, how can you're feeling heavy, right? Like it's when the energy comes, you are a receptor. It's just a radio station you dial in. You can't really control it. Like you can control it, but since you're tuned to that frequency, the information will come through you, no matter you like or not, right? So as a channel, you allow the information to come through you simultaneously. It's just how it works. But then when you realize the energy comes through are pretty heavy, how can you maintain? Because you don't want to get hit down, right? Because when you take in the heavy energy, you will lower your vibration, which means you will be sad, maybe a little bit upset or mad, and you don't know why. And then people around you start feeling that, right? Because you are very sensitive, very open. You pick up energy more than anybody. So it's always, of course, it's unfair to affect your life when you're not aware why you get upset whatsoever, right? So how to maintain the energy level, okay? First of all, I want you to understand you are a channel. Your emotion, the things you're feeling, it's not you. It's a wave. I want you to visualize that you actually on the shore have the ocean or lake, whatever. They are big wave. You are witness the wave up and down, up and down. Of course, you can feel the power, right? When it's a big wave, especially you stand next to the ocean, like you can feel the wave. It's like, holy shit, you're gonna hit me, right? And actually, I hit by 2 waves in Tulum, and it took me down to the wave, even though I was doing nothing, right? Literally, I was just standing there in the water. I'm not even so close to like inside the water, but the wave is so big and strong that it literally took me in. And sometimes when emotion comes so strong, you just watch it and you didn't have time to react it, and the second you realize you're already underneath the water, okay? That's called emotional like heart attack, I call. So how can you realize that and feel the strong power but not get it into it, right? You don't want to have the wave like the wave hit me to hit you, it took you underneath the water when you don't know how to swim. So first of all is understanding that you are a channel. Then your channel is open, that's why you receive this information. So that's a good indicator that your channel is open. Now second of all is how to not make those emotions stick with you, is actually aware that they are not from you, but they need to pass through you. Let's say you are certain this river, right? If the river waves creek, maybe they carry like 10 miles and they're different sector, right? Some parts a little bit wider, some part a little bit narrower, and you are just part of this waterway, and it depends on where you're at. Some of the waterways, they are real wide, so the water can go easy. And some waterways, they are really narrow, so it's changed the pressure of the water, right? How it pass through you, but it will pass. To maintain where you're at, you acknowledge that this emotion, this thing is not from you. They just need to pass through you. So the more open, the less resistance. Back to the first video. The less resistance you carry, you allow it to move through you. This will help, okay? So maintain your frequency is just knowing that you are a channel. Information, energy will go through you. So allow it, let it go. But when you allow it, which means you have to be open to feel it all, which is a pretty hard process, right? Because you feel sadness, feel anger, it takes a lot on your body, because if you're not aware, things come up, you just don't feel good, you might just feel the anger from nowhere and you just lash out or whatever it is, but that's called unconscious one. But if you are watching this video, you're aware of that, then you can direct that. Now, how to raise your vibration, right? You realize the water is coming, I have to surrender anyway, but is there anything else I could do? Of course you can, right? Late emotions come through is one thing, right? But late emotion comes through, the process might be a little bit painful too, because you are feeling all of them and more than just feeling it, because you open the gates, you're feeling the pressure, feeling the intensity of that energy. Then how you're gonna raise your vibration is start doing something very little, something you really love. Let's say you feeling, you are processing the energy from collective, right? And you're just like, oh, now when I talk about that, actually both those minds excited, it's feeling it, because I know it's Christmas Eve and there's so many family dynamic all there. People are all on the different stage of their life. Some are happier, some are sorrow, sad, anger, discussion, conversation goes well, good, not, but whatever. That's a lot. So I'm sitting home today, feeling it. Wake up, I already feel just something is going on, and it's just very weird. Like I feel like I'm sitting in the different timeline right now, like different vibration frequency right now, and then up and down, and I'm asking myself, okay, I understand what I'm going through. I was like, oh, it's a good idea to share this video because you're probably gonna need it. So what you're gonna do is do something you really love, like myself. Maybe not what you would like to do. I woke up, I was like, what are something I could do that to make myself feel satisfied, okay? So I started organize a lot of my paperwork, but like I said, maybe you will not enjoy doing the paperwork on the Christmas Eve day. But that's what I did, and because you can shift your focus, right? Your body is going through that. If you don't do anything, you're just feeling it and you're like, oh shit, it's painful. I know I'm doing a good job, but it's painful. So you start to shifting, do something that you can get you into that flow, which is heart open. You feel satisfied, feel love, feel space is clear. So I was literally organizing all the paperwork, this receipt, because I know I need to do tax soon, right? And tax season is coming. So I was like, oh, I can actually sort that out. I don't need to get into that, but I can sort it out. So, and also a lot of paperwork, some I can throw away because too old, and some I need to keep it for next event and then whatever. And after that, I probably spent 2 hours downstairs, and after that I feel, wow, I feel somehow, my surrounding, for some reason, after sort that out, there's another energy that opened up, and then I feel like much better, and I go into the kitchen, organize my pantry a little bit, and I feel even better. So instead of sitting there, laying on the couch, I can just watch on Gaia or something else, but I choose to move around, doing things that helps me to, first of all, help my life, right? My physical space, but also my mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, you feel better too. So hopefully this video makes sense, okay? Because anyway, you don't really have a choice. When your channel is open, you don't really have a choice. You cannot shut down. You cannot really shut down. You can shut down, but what's the point you close that channel when you already decide to open your channel, right? Your channel open is meant to feel that thing, because you actually ask for that before you incarnated. You that's the one built-in function that you have is empathy, is psychic. Everybody's psychic, but everybody is on a different frequency. You need to tune up a little bit for you need to strengthen that muscle. So now your muscle is already strength, so you can feel what other people cannot feel it. So question is how you want to feel it, how you direct that energy. It's an art. So hopefully that helps. And yes, I think I'm gonna make another video for some reason, and hopefully I can post all the videos soon. Like I said, it's okay to feel that, and it's okay to feel not okay. All right, I love you guys. Take care.